What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV today, and here I'm getting my first impressions of the video game Immortals Fenyx Rising on a PS5. I just got my PS5, so I needed a game to test out. Pretty much a game made specifically for that's the PS5 that's built for the PS5 because I know it's on different versions, but I wanted to see the fast loading times of the PS5 is supposed to bring for this next generation of systems. So playing the game so far, definitely enjoying it. It feels like Zelda Breath of the Wild a lot with a God of War theme. It's really like Ubisoft and Zelda Breath of the Wild developers took a test, and Ubisoft just copied all of the Zelda Breath of the Wild answers. It completely just copied everything from Breath of the Wild, which isn't a bad thing because the Dark Souls games are pretty popular. A lot of games copy that format of those Soul style games. It's like whenever a game gets really popular, it's gonna be other developers and other studios who's gonna copy it. So it's not a bad thing to copy Breath of the Wild, but it's just a clear copy of Breath of the Wild. This game has a lot of puzzles as well, which aren't really difficult. I don't find the puzzles really difficult. It's just that they're just very tedious and take a long time to do. There's puzzles where you're like putting a metal box or a wooden box or a metal ball or wooden ball in the right slot. It's very tedious because it's just a very long process. But overall, I'm having fun. The combat is pretty fluid. I'm playing it on 60 frames per second as well, which is great. It feels like a God of War. So it's like I said, Zelda Breath of the Wild mixed with like God of War. The combat's like God of War, like the original God of War games. Well, I guess not with the original because you do the melee combat with your R1, R2 buttons. So the combat is very fluid. That's great. You fight against these different monsters. It's like based off Greek mythology. So one of those gorgons or like the Medusa type creatures who turn people to stone. You fight against those. Fighting against those Cyclops, Cerberus, all the different creatures that you probably fought in a God of War game. They're going to be in this one. Those creatures in Greek mythology, they're going to be in this game as well. So all those creatures like Minotaurs, fight against them as well in this game. Um, it's very similar to Breath of the Wild. Like it has a stamina bar where you can climb up mountains, swimming. All that is in here as well. You can improve those. You can improve your stamina bar by collecting different items, collecting items to improve it. Same with your health bar as well. You can improve it by collecting. It's called ambrosia, which collects your health bar. And it's like the story is that it's an evil character, an evil god or whatever, evil deity who he made everybody know. We made every person stone, every human stone, and he put like these gods and like he like pretty much put these guys in like situations where they can't fight back. Like he turned like Aphrodite into a tree. He turned Ares into a chicken. It's just like he did. That's what I'm at so far. Just like turning these different guys to different creatures, so they different entities, so they can't like really fight back against them. Um, the character reminds me of Trigon off of Teen Titans, Raven's father. It looks very much similar to that. It looks like I don't know if Trigon was inspired by that this person in Greek mythology. The character name is Typhon. I don't know if this is a famous character. This is a new character for this for this game, but it reminds me a lot of Trigon off Teen Titans. If you're familiar with that show, with that franchise, so the the character you can create your own character, which is great. I like the level you can create your own characters. That's always a great feature. The character is extremely like optimistic about certain situations. That it's always upbeat, optimistic, which is pretty funny. The dialogue in this game is being narrated by Zeus and I forgot who the other person was. Zeus and I can't think of the top of my head what the other person was. But he's another god as well. Another Zeus and another god. Yeah, they're narrating the game. And it's like the humor is like it's a lot of hit and miss humor. It's kind of like them narrating. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's like real cringy with the humor. Let me see what else. Zeus sounds like the guy from GTA 4. What was the cousin in GTA 4? Hey, you want to go bowling? He sounds exactly like that guy. So I don't know what to say voice actor, but he sounds. I just kept thinking about the cousin from GTA 4 when I was listening to Zeus narrate. So it's like, yeah, it's a very silly tone nature with this game. Not as serious as an Assassin's Creed, or I guess like Zelda Breath of the Wild is kind of serious. Well, not really that serious, but yeah, not as serious as Assassin's Creed game as they're usually doing. But the game was fun. Graphics, the visuals are impressive. The cell shaded visuals, like Breath of the, like I said, very similar to Breath of the Wild. I'm trying to think what else. I'm gonna be looking over to see what else I could mention in this review that I didn't mention before. Another reason how it's similar to Breath of the Wild too is that there's like multiple sections of the map. There's a huge map, and it kind of has like each guy has their own section. Once you go to the section, you gotta do that guy's missions and free that god, and like each god has like a certain setting. So far, like Aphrodite, her section is like a real like jungle or like lavish wildlife, plants everywhere, very beautiful looking area. While Ares area is like very like it's like bones and fossils and deserts everywhere. It's like it's completely like destroyed as well. So it's like they all got different environments. Those are just the two I went through so far. So definitely kind of similar to Breath of the Wild as well. Like they got different environments in this big open world map. And you pretty much explore anywhere. You can just explore the world and find like different like events, like different treasure chests, different tombs where you do like the puzzles. You fight like a group of enemies. So it's very similar to Breath of the Wild. It's pretty much like an HD version of Breath of the Wild or 4K 60 frames per second version of Breath of the Wild if you got a next generation system. But yeah, it's like very similar to Breath of the Wild. So if you enjoy if you enjoy that game, you're probably gonna enjoy this one. It's just an okay game. Hopefully they improve upon these things in the part for a sequel if they this does well to get a sequel and improve upon those things. But yeah, overall great experience. It's one of the first PS5 games I'm experiencing, and yeah, I'm liking it so far. There's a thing to note about this case as well too is that they didn't really change too much with the PS5 case. It looks exactly like a PS4 case. I just found that interesting. It's just like with the white border right here. It's like it just says PS5 with a white border right here, but it looks just like a PS. It's the same case as a PS4 case. I'm pretty sure they're just reusing the PS4 cases and just changing the border. So that's. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of wish they had like a different case, to be honest. Kind of like each generation, we got like the different cases. I mean, it's like a small nitpick, but I don't know why. I'm just noticing that right now. But yeah, so if this game is on sale, I'll say definitely pick it up. If you don't have anything to play right now, I'll say pick it up. Right, it's a cool purchase. I paid $50 for it. GameStop. I had some gift cards at GameStop, so I used it on to get it cheaper. And I think if you buy the GameStop, they give you a ton of gift card as well too. So that's an added bonus. I think Amazon has it for $50 as well too. So yeah, it's just an okay game. It's like I wouldn't rush out to buy this. As long as you get it for, it's like it's a Ubisoft game. Ubisoft games drop down the price very very fast. So just have that in mind. But it's an okay game. That's all I can really say about the game. It's okay. Not amazing, not bad. It's just okay. And yeah, that is the video. That's my first impressions of this game so far. So leave your comments down below. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.